Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the greatest stock market show in the world. This is NIO Lifer. All right, today we're going to do something very, very unusual. What I'm going to do is visualizing the market for you, particularly for those people who are beginners to the market. I want you to understand how the stock market works. So for those people on a Sunday morning who has nothing else to do, wants to watch someone like an old-timer from the stock market with 30 plus years experience to tell you all he knows about the market. I'm gonna make it as fast as possible. Maybe it takes 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know. But I'm gonna visualize everything I know about the stock market, property market, any other market, particularly anything emotional. I will teach you all you need to know in this one video. All right. Let's get it started. Everyone, how are you doing? Today is the Sunday, the 27th, early morning here in Prachuap, and I came to the mountain where the famous temple is located at the top, but at the same time the temple is guarded by hungry monkeys. Hungry monkeys. Who are those hungry monkeys? The hungry monkeys are the shorts. Yes, the shorts are here. So the very top of this hill is gonna be a beautiful temple with amazing view, which represents the best of the best case scenario. If you do everything right, here we have a monkey who is snacking away, has only one eye, and I don't have a monkey defense platform. I'm trying to use my NIO's bottle as a monkey defense. Normally they have, people can get, I'm gonna use this thing here. My NIO water bottle is my monkey defense platform because I have to guard my bag. If I don't guard my bag, the monkey will snatch it away. All right, the monkeys are the shorts, and the locals hate the monkeys because they scratch, they fight, they bite. But right now it looks like they are well fed. So we are gonna go up this hill and representing the difficulty of getting to the top of the market. And the number one thing I learned about the stock market is that you must have a goal. If you don't have a goal, hello. Yeah. Okay, just let me pass. Oh good. Here's a NIO bottle for you. Hi. Oh, you are pretty angry looking. They're big, okay? On the camera you guys can't tell the difference, but they are pretty big. Ooh, my gosh. I'm actually afraid. I have never been attacked by a monkey in my life. I have never been attacked by a monkey ever, but trust me, they do attack. They do. Particularly if you are threatening them, their livelihood. Means you don't give them food, but somebody has fed them today. You can see the corn cobs. This is the eaten leftover corn cobs. So they are fed, which is a good sign. I have a NIO bottle here as my self-defense mechanism. You need those. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this worm. That's huge. In comparison as to the bottle, that's a big worm. They have a lot of worms here as well. Okay, the monkeys represents basically the obstacles the market throw at you. Most of that obstacle is actually psychological. Locals don't like to come here because a lot of monkeys are in the way. And give you guys a view. Beautiful temple ground. That's a government building, provincial hall. They have some kind of event over there. It's a beautiful city. Prachuap Khiri. That's how they pronounce it locally. Prachuap Khiri is the provincial capital of the province of Prachuap Khiri. Just shortened to a PKK. And the most famous city in this province is actually Hua Hin. But this is the provincial capital. So the top is difficult to reach in the market, but if you put your goal, focus on the goal, focus on the top. Let me change my camera lens angle. Oh, this is the problem when you make videos on the go and when you try to make it authentic and no edit. That's me with my NIO bottle. So it is not easy to get to the top of your destination as a trader, as an investor, as the opportunist, let's call it that way, or as a gambler. One thing I have learned over the years is that most people who say who they are in the market are not who they are. For example, investment advisors with a license, their real job is not to advise you. Their real job is to take a percentage of your net worth. Same goes for money managers. Their job is not to manage money. Their job is to take a cut from your net worth. Then we have the opportunists who are disguising themselves as helpful people in the market. They will have a free newsletter for you and many other things. My gosh, I'm out of breath. Okay, more monkeys. More monkeys. Sorry, this is not the most coherent video I've ever made. At least today they're in good mood. They're not attacking anybody. So, we have more monkeys here. There, more monkeys. Okay, please let me pass. Oh, didn't realize it's we got a dog here. Hello. It's a wild dog, so don't mess with it. Don't pet wild dogs here. Here in Thailand, the dogs could be nice, could be fierce, could be anything. Don't pet the dog. That's a word of advice. That dog is a disguised short seller. At the right opportunity, that dog is gonna take a bite out of your arm and make you lose your position. Look at that monkey in the morning. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Well, let me come here and say a bit more things before I continue. I didn't realize it's that difficult to focus on content while climbing up a steep hill. As you can see, within an extremely short period of time, I have already overcome quite a high difference. Okay, I need to hang on to my bag just in case a wild animal somehow snatch it away. In the background, there's some kind of speech going on. I hope I don't drop off a cliff. It's a beautiful platform. I'll continue my video here. So what I've learned over the last 30 plus years in the market is that ultimately your success and failure as an investor in any markets, not just in the stock market, it's not depending on the condition of the market. It's actually on the condition of your brain, yourself. You are the number one risk element, and you are the number one reason you don't get to the goal you want to get to. For example, here, let's say our goal is $100 NIO. And from your perspective, $100 NIO is similar to this hill. If you are healthy and young and fit, this hill is climbable. then you know, oh, I can climb this hill, I will get on the journey. But a lot of people are not healthy. They're broken. Emotionally, physically, financially, they're broken. So they're just happy with whatever they can get. Because from their perspective, every dollar they earn from the market is a free money. You hear this phrase all the time, playing with the house money. And I have people commenting in my comment section saying, oh, if you have a lot of shares, why don't you just sell right now? Keep the rest of the shares as a free house money. This is where you are risk free. This is a logical fallacy. They differentiate between the new money you just earned from your effort and the old money you put in as a capital. In reality, there is no financial differentiation between $1 and another dollar in your bank account. Or can you differentiate between the first dollar you ever earned, the last dollar you earned? Where is the first dollar you ever earned? Where is the last dollar you earned? They are commodity money. The dollar is a commodity money. The local currency you use is a commodity money. But it's a commodity money backed by just a government promise, not even by gold and silver or tangible assets. But it's still a commodity money, which means the $1 in your wallet, the first dollar and the last dollar is equal value, regardless how you emotionally attach yourself to the first and last dollar. So don't do that. Don't get emotionally attached to the first and last dollar, assign some special meaning to them. Just remember, every dollar is valuable. Every dollar you win is the money you got to take care of. Every dollar you lose is the money you just lost forever. And there's no such thing as making the money back. You don't make the money back ever. Let's say if my NIO stock goes to zero, I lost everything, but I make all the money in Bitcoin Cash, which is my main holding in my investment since years. For those people who know me from the online YouTube videos from First Mill. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, okay, if you lose a couple $1 million in NIO, but you make $100 million from Bitcoin Cash, then you didn't lose any money at all. It is not true. It is not true whatsoever. It is absolutely not true. If you make money, you make money. You lose money, you lose money. Every money you make is the money you made. Every dollar you lose is the dollar you just lost. It doesn't matter when you did it, how you did it. Every dollar is accountable, profit and loss. Keep that in mind so that you absolutely do not get confused with the results that you get. So whatever money you can make from the trading or investing or gambling in NIO shares, that is the money you are keeping. If you lose it, you lose it. I'm giving you a wrong shot. Give you a zoom in wrong shot. That's the ocean. Today was a cloudy day, so it's pretty good for climbing. Somebody's boat house is there. This kind of boat house is actually quite rare here in Thailand. You don't see them that often. More often you see the fishing boats. And over there is the military airfield. It's a beautiful city. It is still at the early stage of development, but already shows sign of big promises. Very big promises. Alright. Our goal is to get up there. Absolutely getting up there. And to give you a certain perspective. If you are happy with small gains and you are afraid of falling off the cliff left and right, or you have a disability, you only have one leg, then you can say, I already made this far. If I go any further, I might drop off from the top there. I stay here or I go down now. It's valid, legit. But if you really want to get to the top, which is the $100 per NIO shares, you absolutely have to persevere. Keep going. You have to keep going. And if you don't keep going, you cannot get there. You can take a break, no problem, like I did. The market also takes breaks from time to time. Hello, Mr. Monkey. How are you? Don't snatch my phone, it's brand new. Somebody tried to snatch the phone from me before, just a week ago. It was not a monkey, it was a human. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Damn it. Oh my gosh. You guys saw it? Aggression straight away. You don't need the body language is all you need. The monkey thought I'm attacking. Damn. Very territorial. Don't look the monkey in the eyes. Don't look them in the eyes. Oh, here's a happy one. Hello. I learned my lesson. Alright, oh my gosh, so many. Oh my gosh, too many. Okay. Shots are waiting. All the shots are waiting. Those are all the shots. Sorry, I'm fumbling with this. They're waiting. You guys saw how dangerous the first one was? It's no joke, okay? No joke. Which direction should I point my camera at? Me or the monkeys? I think the monkey is more interesting. Okay. I'm gonna reset. The shots are terrifying. So just like in the market, the monkeys in the real life, the shots are actually terrifying. Yeah. I don't know how I do go through it. Yeah. This might end up hilariously become an attack video. I try not to. Little one. Okay. Damn. I'm actually internally terrified because I don't come here often. This is my second time climbing it. I'm actually terrified. Honestly, I'm terrified. Because any of those could, in theory, scratch me, attack me, give me a permanent damage, or snatch my bag. Okay. Just let me pass. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm internally terrified. No different than you guys who are first time climbing the stock market. You are terrified too. I'm actually terrified. This is the face of someone who is terrified. Yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm now looking into your eye. Oh, there's one more. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's the eldest one. Let me go. Yeah. Damn. And there's one guarding the door. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. The temple guard is telling me to pull, and the door closed strongly. I'm safe. Imagine this is $5 per share. I want to tell you guys this. This is the $5 per share situation with NIO. Until we get to $5 and solidify ourselves behind $5 per share, it is absolutely terrifying. A lot of people think $5 to $100 would take 10 times longer than, let's say, $3 to $5. That is mathematically not true. Not true at all. Before I continue the video, I want to give thanks to the gods who made this video possible. I'm not going to go into details. All I can say is I wouldn't be here without the support of the gods. Thank you very much. Thank you for getting me here, giving me what I asked for last time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for making $100 NIO possible. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to start my life new here in this beautiful town. So it is very important to appreciate what has been given to you. It is not a given. You have to appreciate everything you receive in your life. Otherwise, it will be taken away from you even faster than you can imagine. This is the natural law of the universe. Doesn't matter which religion you are part of. And I'm sure anyone who's religious would agree with me. This is the beautiful view of Prachap Kirihan. Here there are very few monkeys. I can settle down the bottle, put away the bag. Not afraid it will get snatched. We made it, people. This is symbolically the $100 per share situation with NIO. Beautiful beach, very few people. You don't see much tourists. This is undiscovered gem, just like NIO is an undiscovered gem. We are well fortified, and you can imagine against what? The short sellers. That's the fence defending against the short sellers, aka monkeys. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the view, and let me continue the video here and I make it as nice as possible. Okay, all right, so $5 in NIO is the most important defense line of all time. Let me explain to you why and how and what happens next. 99% of the people who are watching me do not know this information. What I'm going to tell you, I bet with you, you don't know this. So it's worthwhile paying attention to the second half of this video. Yeah, this might become a 40-minute video. Who knows? I'm sorry. If your coffee gets cold, please have a sip. Or you get bored, click out. Don't worry about it. I don't take it personally. I can be very boring in private. Trust me, I know. So, $5. It is the most important line of defense for the longs and the shorts. Why do I say that? Number one, $5 is the unspoken rule on Wall Street to differentiate between a penny stock and investable stock. I know this is a very old rule from ancient times, but psychologically the $5 rule has also been somehow unwritten in the money manager's mind. I don't know why. I'm not that old. I need to be older than 100 years to understand this line. But $5, first of all, is the unspoken rule to differentiate between penny stocks, which means uninvestable for large money, large investment capital, and those who can invest in you. Second, with 2.1 billion shares outstanding currently, around 2.1 billion shares outstanding, at $5 per share, we crossed over into 11 billion US dollar market cap, which is the starting point of large cap. So in US, they have the differentiation between micro cap, small cap, mid cap, large cap. And large cap starts at 10 billion US dollar market cap. A lot of investors, professional investors in the United States, have a explicit rule written into their investment guideline for their own investors that they only invest in large cap companies. So once we establish ourselves for more than 30 days over $5 per share, we basically establish the fact that NIO is a investable company for almost every single investment firm in the United States, which unlocks basically a huge army of uninvested asset value that has yet to enter NIO. I'll give you a good example, a Tesla investor. On paper, if you are a small investor, you have 10,000 shares in NIO versus 10,000 shares in Tesla. Let's say you can switch out of your Tesla in your private account, get into NIO gradually, and make a trade, basically short Tesla, long NIO. Not a problem for you. If you are a private investor, you probably don't have 10,000 shares in Tesla, but you may have 500 shares in Tesla, and you switch out those shares into NIO shares, it's entirely doable. There's no one holding you back from doing it. However, for a lot of investors, professional investors in the US, they can't do it. Why? Because NIO is not investable based on their own classifications in the brochures, in the prospectus. They have to issue prospectus and guidelines to their own investors who buy into the funds. And a lot of endowment funds, a lot of mutual funds, and of course, a lot of hedge funds have strict policy of not investing in anything less than $10 billion market cap companies. There are plenty of them out there, so there's no reason for them to go below this threshold. It gives them additional security of liquidity, and large cap always comes with the benefit of higher stability and more liquidity. And therefore, in an emergency situation, anyone who wants to withdraw can withdraw in cash. For example, Tesla, regardless of the fundamentals, if you're investing in Tesla, you want to cash out $1 million worth of shares, you can do this like that. But same thing in NIO, it takes a bit longer time. If you go into a micro cap, it's almost impossible. So this is the reason, second reason why $5 is so important, that we have to stay above $5 for minimum 30 days. So we are right now having even forever, we only closed one time above $5 if I remember right. I don't have anything in front of me. So I might give you wrong information here, but I believe we have in the last 30 days, we only closed once above $5 at $5.02. But we have been trading above $5 for quite a few hours now. What we need to do next week, and I want you to listen very carefully, make sure you don't sell anything below $5 per share. If you want to cash out above 5. Do not make any transaction below $5 per share. Not even the buy orders. You want to buy, wait for $5. Yeah, actually I want you to wait until it goes above $5. Then you buy. You want to sell, don't sell below 5. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You want to sell, wait for 5. Even 501, I don't care. If you want to sell, you sell above 5. You want to buy, you buy above 5. Means you only put your money to work or your share to work above the $5 threshold. It's similar to trading, meeting people here on this monastery. I'm going to show you the $5 line. You see this ring fence with the barbed wire and with the wall? That is the $5 line. You only interact with people above 5. As you can see, above 5, we don't have a lot of people, but we definitely don't have any monkeys, the short sellers. Do not interact with the short sellers. Ignore them. Walk past them. They will threaten you. They might make you feel threatened. They might actually do something to hurt you a little bit. But just like the monkeys, in reality, other than a couple of teeth and a couple of claws, they have nothing else. They cannot outfight me. I'm much bigger, much stronger. Same thing goes for you between you and the shorts. If you do your business above $5, like here, you're safe. If you want to sell all your shares in NIO above $5, be my guest. You can do it. No problem. You're not hurting anybody. I really mean it. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but as long as you do all your business above $5 per share, you're not hurting anybody. Trust me on that. That's totally fine. Just don't do anything below 5. That's the only thing I'm asking you to do. I hope you can follow this instruction and make it happen. You want to buy above 5. You want to sell above 5. Whatever you want to do with your NIO shares, wait for the $5 line. I want you to deal with humans, not with monkeys. Okay, the third reason why the $5 line is so important is because once we have crossed the $5 line, all the shorts have understood irrevocably, I hope AI pick up this word, that we are forever leaving the short territory behind. From $5 onwards, it's all about real valuation. How much should the share be valued is based no longer on how much money the shorts are throwing at the longs. Instead, it's based on fundamentals, investor sentiments, market sentiments, delivery data, and everything else. Below 5, none of that matters. This is the reason the shorts put so much pressure on the shares since 2021 to bring the share price below 5, and we stayed below 5 for so long. And it was so hard to break out of 5 because the $5 is the wild west below this line of defense. Above 5, you can be calm and do whatever you want to do. And a lot of short sellers will retreat and they will never come back because, number one, they have a better short on the hand. I told every short before in previous videos that if you want to short a EV company, you should short Tesla and BYD. Look at the share price of Tesla since I said that. Down 20%. BYD down 15-20%. They have a lot more to offer. They are like the beached whale. Tesla is like a whale that got beached here and it cannot escape. The shorts is going to slaughter it. Tesla has been beached, guaranteed. Now the shorts is going to descend on them and take Tesla apart. There's no morality in the market. I want you to understand. People who tell you morality in the market is fake. There is no morality in this market, and everybody is doing things necessary for their own maximum benefit. Just keep that in mind. And because of that, the most beneficial move for the investors in the world to do when we go above $5 is be nice to each other, promote each other's cause, and have a win-win situation to bring the $5 to a higher price. And I'm just one of those people who can tell you that based on my 30 plus years experience in this market, once we establish ourselves above $5 per share, it will take very little time from $5 go to 10, from 10 go to 20, 20 go to 40, 40 to 80. And once we reach 80, virtually everybody will tell you $100 is within reach, within a week or two. Because people only think with the most recent action in the market in mind. They don't look at history and say, let me deeply reflect back on what happened in the last 7 years, 8 years. No, they don't do that. Most people's behavior in the market is based on what happened last week, maybe last month, but most people only make decisions based on what happened last hour or the most recent time they check the quote. That's all they do. So I truly want you to understand the way how this market actually works, and remember, once we stay above $5, we are pretty much safe. And $100 is absolutely inevitable. Let me repeat one more time. $100 per share for NIO is inevitable once we establish ourselves above $5 per share. Simple as that. And this video is a bit long now. I hope you like it. I just want everybody to understand, above $5, we are civilized human beings. Below $5 is the Wild West with monkeys. Do you like to be part of the monkeys, or would you like to be part of civilization? I leave this up to you. Thank you very much for watching on a Sunday morning. I hope I can upload this video very soon. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.